Yeah, so what was your most memorable video that you did?
Most memorable video. All the videos was cool. I think all the videos is cool. I'll say, like, you making me really think. I'm gonna just say the last one, you know, because somebody used to always say I'm only as good as my last piece, so maybe that kind of energy. Like, I like the last one because with everyone, every song, every video, every artwork, everything be better. It'd be a better. I feel like, you know what I mean. It's better than the last one because it's more experience and more technique and stuff. So, I be that kind of appreciation would make me feel like it's the best experience.
Okay. Which song did you have the most fun recording?
I don't know. Like, I know it's an era. The joint I did with them up there, Volin Expotence, that whole album though, it's like that whole era for that album. Like, I don't know if I could just pick one song from there. Like the most fun recording because all of that shit was dope. All of it, like that whole album, Volin Expotence, available on Patreon. Now, that's the joint.
Wow. So what was the different circumstances in your life and everything? What was happening that made that the most fun time? Like how did you feel? What was the food like? You know what I mean? Like what was the vibe?
It felt like ultimate creative energy. Like just always like yeah. Like it felt like a channeled experience. You know, didn't have to try. Like the music just came, the inspiration just came. You know, and it's just like gotta do it. I gotta make the song. Like you know, I gotta make the beat. Just gotta finish the shit. Like that's all you think about. That's all you want to do. So, like I guess that passionate experience, you know, be like. I think that because you feel it, I guess it's like, you know, it's not trying. It wasn't a trying energy. It just being energy. And then it came out and it was dope, you know, like just trusting, because that also was an experience where just trusting the creative energy. Like you don't have to think about it. And I think we all shared in that energy because I remember being the one that would promote that energy, like, nah, it's good, just like it is, like, nah, that's good, like, just do it, like, yeah, I'm encouraged so we can polish it and make it sound a certain type of way. But, you know, especially them being more inexperienced as recording artists, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so going through the motions, because a lot of people be surprised when you're studio recording. So you gotta do takes and you gotta do over, or you can't just do anything. Like you have to do a certain performance or show up a certain kind of way for your voice. You know what I mean? Like you gotta enunciate. You have to do at certain volumes. You have to do this. Your voice can get a certain way because you're doing a take. Also having the patience, which is so it's a whole process. So teaching people that or giving them that experience simultaneously as they're exploring their creative energy and trusting their creative energy to do a project, not only express themselves, but to do a project, because that also be different for people. They be so used to, like I said, expressing yourself and doing a project, so people can be new to just expressing themselves. On top of that, having a focus, but learning how to also the different layer let that work simultaneously. So it just comes out as just the beauty that art be there for. So that whole fucking experience, I never had that experience before in my life. You know what I mean? Like just go with the flow. Like my previous I had previous recording experience with other people, but this energy with like creating that album, that shit created itself.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone did, but maybe it also was an aspect of me being more present during the creative process, me being more activated, like, yes, I want to do this thing, versus the energy of the thing being brought to me like, oh, I guess I ain't doing nothing else, you know. So it wasn't that, like, I was all present for the whole thing, and it was a very interesting experience. You can tell by the way I just talked a whole lot about it. Like,
Word. So, what was your worst recording? Like, you in the middle of trying to record and fucking car crashed on the corner or some shit. Like, what was the worst recording? Like, you know what I mean? What was that like? What was happening? What was the disaster or the upset? You know, because life is real. You know what I mean?
I don't have too many bad recording experiences. The first thing that comes to mind, like, you know, it was just like relationship issue in the studio, I guess. So somebody straight left the studio session because of their girlfriend. You know what I mean? So I think that's as bad as it got. Like, other than that, I don't think it's any bad recording experiences. Like, and I make the most of it. So we're not just gonna waste time. I'm trying to use whatever we just did, like a clip, something, like an interlude, something. I don't give a fuck. That shit could be 30 seconds. Like, I'm using it. Like, at least I try. You know what I mean? And when it even, because you can't be mad at me, especially, you know, when situations like that, it be like that, them janky situations. So you can't, you wouldn't expect that I'm getting paid like top dollar because it's a janky. Like, you can already expect, like, all right, this some shit I probably was doing it for free as a favor, as something, as whatever, under similar janky energy in return. So, you know, if it's a circumstance where I feel like the worst, I guess, energetically, is like feeling like somebody's wasted my time because we went through all of these motions and what the fuck did we get out of it, right? But I cover myself because, like I said, I'm gonna still use it. I'm gonna do something with it. It's not just what's the word? I can't even think of the word. It's not meaningless, or, you know, it's just like a total waste. Like,
all right. So what are your top 3 favorite songs from any of your albums?
Man,
any of your singles? What's your top 3 from then, from now? Like,
I never thought of that.
Top 3.
I never thought of that. But, like, I mean, Give Me Some is always a classic. Give me some, yeah, I want it all, damn right, I'm trying to ball. That one. What's another one? Yeah, I got a lot of favorites. Like, I love my music. Call it narcissistic. Like,
you're supposed to love your
I love my music.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a hard one. Yeah, that's a hard one. I like this one that's playing. I don't wanna die. Most people wonder if I would ever take. Most people will, cause you all sure something so minor. But you know it is not minor. How you on my vagina? And you say you got a woman better. Go ahead and find her. Damn, you clicked the picture file. Guess that ring ain't remind ya. You gotta turn around. I'm gonna see my
So though. That was cool. That was cool. All right, with the top one. You did 2.
Oh,
So the
no.
top 3. So what's the next one? Or the last one?
Mm-hmm.
You need silence to think.
Maybe.
So you can tune into your mind.
In my catalog.
Yes, the catalog in your mind. We got give me some, and then we got oh shit, it was just playing. Would you say the second?
I like About to Let It Go because I like how we did them ad-libs. Like if I like, what if you had it your way? Cause your body come from my games and foreplay. We make love out to the floor, babe. Them ad-libs. Floor, babe. Go, babe. We killed that joint. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Like, we was going hard on that joint. Like, we was the R&B joint. Like,
it was good.
I know you with it. I see it in your
What's the name of that
eyes. I wanna touch you. About to Let It Go. That's on SoundCloud. I wanna touch your body right, baby. That's no lie. I wanna touch your face. I wanna smack your head. I wanna do all kind of stuff, baby. If you dare, why don't you come over here?
Give me some.
No, About to Let It Go. About to let it go, baby.